Hello and welcome back to Europa Universalis 4. I am Lord Forwind, here playing as the mighty Serene Republic of Venice. So we are doing pretty good. We've expanded a lot. We still haven't actually triggered too much trouble with the Large Merchant Republic penalty, because I'm being very careful about that. We have to take a lot more stuff to even get close to the Venetian Sea penalty. On the other hand, we're kind of moving in such a way that it might almost just be easier to take over Italy. We just invaded and took pretty much out Savoy. I stopped literally at the end of the war. Oh yay, it's registered me as a great nation. We are being called to arms to fight. Give me a moment. We want these provinces. Yes. Oh, Milan's involved. Oh, even better. We want these provinces. Looks like we're going to be fighting Milan, actually, which is kind of amusing. This is a pretty big war in the scheme of things. England's involved. Venice, obviously, as me, is involved. Castile's involved. We have a rather bit of a problem, is that we have high war exhaustion. But there's not much we can do. I'm having some slight question over Castile's wisdom of fighting this when this has happened to them. We'll see. I was going to wait to core these till I actually didn't have so much war exhaustion, but we're stuck with high war exhaustion, so I might as well just core them, I guess. The silly amount of admin power lost, though. We're about to do government reform. We can either do Union of States or provincial governments or admin divisions. Now, I would normally do admin divisions, but since we're stuck as a merchant republic, we can't actually grow any larger state-wise, so there's no point in doing so. Yeah, that's the way it goes. Rather kind of worried about this war, actually. England's not sending troops. Castiles are useless. I'm really thinking Castile might lose this war. I might have to hurry over here and try and save their capital. Okay, our bad ruler just died. Our next potential heirs are rather terrible. So maybe this is how Venice declines in this game, is they just get worse and worse and worse rulers until they pretty much are entirely useless, which would be too bad. Okay, these guys should want to leave the war, but I'm going to rush over here and try and help. Conquest of Tarragona, that's right there. So maybe if I take that, the war score will change slightly. We did take some more land, so I should probably send you out to outraged countries. I'm actually impressed we've avoided a war with the Ottomans as long as we have. I would have thought they would have come killed me already, but they haven't. Milan is gone. Okay, I didn't actually get any land. Okay, I suppose it would have probably really created a coalition against me, considering everybody... Some people actually can form a coalition against me. Oops. I'll have to be careful about that. We need to save their capital quickly before this is over. France is picking a fight with Nevers and Cologne. Okay, Nevers is not in the HRE, that's why. Austria apparently has decided that wiping out Munster was in their best interest, unless they annexed them, which would be strange. Okay, well, everybody's about to start invading my lands here. Luckily, they don't seem to actually be focused on taking it out for the moment. We've got the war goal, which is good. Hopefully that will keep them busy. I will barrage this. I hate using the military power, but the last thing I want to do is have a resurgent Aragon on my border with Naples is a problem. I really want Naples lands, really. I also really need some fort defense. Ooh, I can fortify Venice itself. That's cool. I don't actually have a fort in Venice, though. Probably should put one there eventually. That way, as soon as they get troops there, my fort doesn't fall like that. We have lots of mercenaries, don't we? This is annoying. If these forts fall, mine are going to fall first. I was going to say, if we can take these forts before my forts fall, we'd actually have a shot, but I guess we're not going to have an opportunity. Most people are actually having religious issues, it seems, around me. We've lost the siege of that fort in Switzerland. Lovely. I'm going to deploy my fleet. That way Venice itself is protected. I wish there was like an automatically deploy fleet to stop crossings button, because the AI seems to have one. Seems to have a very powerful one. Blocks every crossing. We can actually raise more troops once this war is over. We have a long way to go to keep up with the Ottomans, but they've got 100, we've got 33. Yeah, we can have a third of them. The problem is we have to have 3 times better of an army at least, and I don't know if we're going to pull that off. We're going to have a morale bonus, because I don't think they've actually gone morale, right? They went quantity of all things. Quantity and influence. Interesting choices. Very interesting choices. Let's transfer this to Castile. That way they actually can take the war goal. Should have actually noticed that. Valencia has fallen. Let's move on their capital. I'm going to help England here because we've got more cannon, so it should fall faster. Toledo has been saved. The war has swung in our favor. I have some serious unrest, though. I have some serious unrest. Why does Venice always seem to have so much unrest? I don't know. Let's up my fort defense. That should help a little bit. Naples has siege ability? Where is this coming from? Oh, they have offensive, I guess. I was going to say, it's a bit odd for them to have that many, that much siege strength early on. Okay, if we can take these 2 forts, that should end the war. Or this fort in that other province. I'm going to give this to Castile. 50 there. Okay, English have arrived in some more force, which is good. So they're trying to reoccupy my lands, which is nice to see. I'm probably going to have to go pick another fight with the Mamelukes soon, because they are getting stomped by the Ottomans. Wow. So I'd like to cut them off from Egypt. I'd like to take this, get at least some trade pouring through that trade node. Straight to Venetia. Still have to finish off Ragusa, though, of all people. They've proven to be a little bit harder to kill than I'd have liked. Let's focus military power, because we need some there. We can do... I'll do Declaration of Indulgence. Just to make it so that they're not inherently driven to always revolt. I need this war to be over, though. I really need the war over. We're losing money. It's not a good sign. If we're losing money with the Merc army, we have trouble. Oh, free stability, though. That should help a bit. Come on, Trevisto fell. Can you retake Milan, please? I'd love you to retake Milan. I'm a little bit curious as to why we're having so much trouble winning these wars, but what did England do? Considering they got kicked off the continent. Admin and exploration. Interesting choice, admin. Oh, wow, this is a 666 ruler. Everyone else is half decent. We didn't get the 666. 452, though, I'll take. He's 9. I wish we had a military guy, though. I'm almost tempted to go back and try and switch to republicanism rather than political dynasties, because right now it's pretty terrible. Oh, well, that happens. Roussillon has fallen. Let's get back to Trevisto, and then hopefully soon England will peace out. Because Aragon's army just got annihilated by England. Okay. Should be over soon. I don't see it dragging on too much longer, but boy do we have war exhaustion. And the only thing that saved Venice itself was the fleet. Yeah. Not particularly what one likes to see saving you. We can get a lot of trade steering going as Venice if we're lucky, so... It's too bad the Suez Canal doesn't exist right now, or I'd be getting a lot more money. Oh, come on, Castile. Clearly this war is not going to go well in your favor. Why not? I'm not about to peace out now, not after I've contributed 8% to the war. There we go. Glorious conquest. I didn't get anything from it, which in retrospect I should have expected. We want to turn off you. You to there. Drill. And then hopefully the war exhaustion will come down at a fast enough pace that we do not have revolts left and right. Castile does trust me, France trusts me, Poland trusts me, Portugal really trusts me. Now, here comes the million-dollar question. Who would help me fight the Ottomans? Answer, no one. Portugal, honestly, would be the one most likely to do so. Everybody else, it's too distant of a war. Well, that tells you what I need to know. It is the fact that I'm going to have to pretty much solo the Ottomans. So, that means more wars with the Mamelukes. I should actually be able to fabricate claims now. Yes, I can on the coast. So let's land our troops in Cyprus, which actually is an amazing staging ground for invading the Holy Land. Rather impressive. Lots of unrest there, which is frustrating. Lots of unrest. I might actually add that as a state. Not happily, but because it's a necessity. Yeah, we lose 2 now. Government reform. I'm thinking Union of States because we're Venice. State maintenance is kind of not useful. Yeah, we'll do Union of States. More trade power as Venice, the better. We're still making 56% of our income from trade, so we know what we're doing there. We're also about to extend our trade range and other stuff, which is cool. The Knights, of all people, are raiding me. I don't know why the Knights are raiding me, probably because I'm a different religion now. I need to, unfortunately, do this. There we go. That was a lot of Diplo power to spend. I just don't want to have to deal with revolts right now. If we can get this war exhaustion under control, then we're in good shape. Mamluks are being beaten up by Ethiopia, Korea. I want Jerusalem. I want Alexandria. I want Rasad. I want Benghazi, ideally. I wouldn't mind Cairo itself, but it's not as pressing. I'd like to take those Mostly those 4 on the coast. I think I should be able to fight the Mamluk army. 49,000, that's a lot of troops. Gonna have to be very careful about that. They are out of manpower. They are relying on mercenaries. What did they take for ideas? Economic and influence. So they have discipline and nothing else. Okay. We'll take a morale advisor. We will improve our military technology. Really should wait till I get defensive ideas, but I don't think I can afford to wait that long. The Ottomans will be back soon. Aleppo would be a nice province to actually take because it's a natural harbor as well. Maybe I'll say Aleppo is the war goal and then just take like these 3, 4, and it hopefully will stop the Ottomans. The reason I'm hoping it stops the Ottomans is because if they attack me, they're really going to have issues winning. At least that's my goal. Okay, let's do this smoothly and quickly. Okay, it's mostly a fair fight. Can I raise more troops and actually afford it? Yes, I can. So let's get you on the field. Ethiopia is actually sieging Damascus. Cool. Need the tech. Merge you. Can't actually afford you yet. Now I can. There we go. You know what? I'm going to raise general. No, I'm actually going to use my commander, my leader. Because there's no penalty for him dying, I'm actually in a really good spot. If he dies in battle, though, there's a penalty, so I have to be careful of that. But I'm not overly worried about that. Oh, apparently I can just march right past the fort. Cool. I'll take it. I'm not going to say no when they're giving me essentially free expansion, but... okay, Damascus is occupied. Makuri and Ethiopia are having a little bit of trouble now, actually, that I see it. The other thing I could try and do, which is probably stupid, I could form Jerusalem out of this mess. Probably not a good idea. We won't form Jerusalem, because then I have to defend Jerusalem, and that's a lot harder. Unless I make them a vassal, but I think they automatically become independent. Not sure about that. They don't become automatically independent. It could be worth having a Jerusalem on the field. There we go. We now have at least the same mill tech as these guys. Once El Karak falls, we should be in good shape. Justice above all, I think, unfortunately. The other choice I could make is, rather than doing defensive, is to actually switch and go religious. I should probably go religious. I really should go religious. Yeah, we're gonna go religious. As much as defensive would help me, we'll go religious. Mainly because the religious ideas will then actually let us convert all this land we're hopefully going to take from Muslims. Let's siege their capital. I think we have more troops than they do now. It's close. They don't have any manpower, though, so they are losing. Yeah, we have more troops. 2,000 more. Really, Republican tradition should give you a bonus towards combat or something. Morale probably would be worth it. Yeah. There's another fort there, so let's work on that. Got to be careful of them returning suddenly. Unfortunately, it looks like Da Vinci died. Rest in peace, Da Vinci. You were a genius of, whatchamacallit, admin power for me. Denmark has rivaled me. What a surprise. Not worried. Let's get a missionary. Get another conversion going. Get Cyprus converted. Interesting that Cyprus also counts as those two provinces, the state they're in. I'd have almost put them with Crete and done the islands there, but I guess that's too far apart. Darn, we're going to fall into debt. Unfortunately, that's the way it's going to be. Fair amount into debt, too. Well, we'll deal with it. After all, once the war's over, we make money. We make money pretty good, actually. Even when we're at war. Fortunately, I'm going to have to waste more Diplo power. Yeah, okay. Apparently, we're going to be in a fight. No, we can actually stop that. Wow, okay, good, good, good. We don't want to fight right now. Not until... do we have inflation? We don't have inflation. Constrain the loans instead. Not until that falls. Okay, I guess we'll actually stay right there then. And there's Aqaba of Aladdin fame, of course. I need to go take Damascus before they reoccupy the war goal. Cairo has fallen, okay. Come on, you guys can do this. Quickly, quickly, quickly. Okay, good. We're still not going to be actually able to take these. I could do that, cut off the Ottomans. That's probably what I need to do. I could take Jerusalem. Ottomans could join a coalition versus me. The Ottomans are going to join a coalition against me. I might as well take what I can, right? I'm going to die anyway to the Ottomans. Take that, I think. It's going to put me over 100 overextension. No, 59. Could be a coalition. Let's try this. This is going to be... This is not going to be. This is very risky. Especially when somehow Portugal's got into a fight with France. Oh, England got in the fight with... Seriously, England? You're dumb. England attacked Brittany, of all people, which means Burgundy is... not Burgundy. France is involved. Okay, well, Alexandria is under our control. I'm curious to see what our actual trade power is going to be. Only 16 at the moment. Hello, cat. I just had a cat arrive, so half a second. We're going to enlarge the council a bit. We have now been rivaled by the Mamelukes. That's fine. We have to hold on to this. We did not take Jerusalem, but that's fine. The big thing we did is we cut off the Ottomans so they can't kill the Mamelukes. How large are we now? We have almost 460. The Ottomans are 700. France, England, Castile. Okay. So let's move these over. In the event of a war with the Ottomans, we need our troops in position. We also need a lot more galleys. which is a problem because we're massively over our force limit, naval limit already. We do have heavy ships, which I don't think they have, but I'm worried about that. Can't core any of these, actually. I could do Alexandria at some point. Just expensive with this war exhaustion. You're going to do that and that. You're going to do both of those as well. Does that... doesn't bring them under control, but it's better than it was. So that will be it for this episode. We've got a big expansion into the Holy Land. Hopefully the Ottomans are now stuck. I doubt it. They'll probably just come straight through me. But we are, what, a third of their strength, which isn't good, but we have allies, hopefully. Poland in particular should help. France, if they're not at war. Castile should, pretty much regardless of what's going on with my other allies at the moment. I don't see anyone else I can technically ally that would help immensely. Oh, I can do a trade league though, Ansbach. We also have to remember, in the event of a war, my trade league could join, which is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more people, because the knights are counted. There we go. Actually, that kind of shows the map. So that could be a positive. I don't know why I can't invite these guys to a trade league. Oh, they're already transferring trade power. So that will be it for this episode. We will continue coring and trying to stabilize our possessions. Also, we will get further and further down the religious tree. So hopefully I can actually convert this. I think I might actually swing this idea from organized through bishops towards idea cost, just to save, you know, the power. We're good on Miltech. We're behind in Diplo, so we got to correct that. But we are stable, and that's what matters. So thank you guys all for watching. I'll see you guys all next time when I hopefully don't die.